Most people overpay for stereo amplifiers and still don't get the sound they expect. That's because price does not equal performance, and specs rarely tell the full story. I end this video. I break down the top 7 stereo amplifiers that deliver the best real-world sound per dollar without wasting your money. Hit subscribe, like, and drop a comment for what you want to see next on Interface Craft. Number 7. Yamaha A-S501 Integrated Stereo Amplifier. The Yamaha A-S501 earns the number 7 position because it delivers honest, reliable stereo performance that consistently outperforms many newer and more expensive amplifiers when it comes to everyday listening. Yamaha's design philosophy here is straightforward and disciplined. Instead of chasing exaggerated warmth or hyper-detail, the A-S501 focuses on stability, clean power delivery, and tonal balance. In real listening rooms, this translates into sound that feels controlled and predictable. Vocals sit naturally in the mix, instruments remain well separated, and the overall presentation avoids the harshness that often plagues value-priced amplifiers trying to sound exciting. Bass control is one of the A-S501's strongest qualities at this price. It does not exaggerate low frequencies, but it keeps bass tight and rhythmic, which helps music feel structured rather than loose. This becomes especially important when pairing the amplifier with modern bookshelf speakers that can easily become boomy with weaker amplification. The mid-range is neutral and clear, making dialogue, acoustic music, and vocal-heavy recordings easy to follow for long sessions. High frequencies are smooth and restrained, avoiding fatigue even at higher volumes. While it may not reveal the finest micro details like high-end amplifiers, it delivers consistent musical clarity, which is far more valuable for daily listening. Another reason the A-S501 remains relevant as a value pick is versatility. It handles a wide range of speakers confidently, from efficient bookshelf models to moderate floor standers. Its internal power supply remains composed as volume increases, meaning the soundstage expands instead of collapsing. Digital inputs allow easy integration with TVs and streamers, making it practical for mixed music and movie use without additional gear. For listeners who want a dependable amplifier that simply works, sounds balanced, and does not demand constant upgrades, the Yamaha A-S501 offers strong value and earns its place as a smart starting point on this list. This is where smart buyers start saving money instead of chasing hype. If this kind of honest comparison helps you, like the video, subscribe for value-driven audio advice, and comment what speakers you're currently using. Number 6. Denon PMA-800NE Integrated Stereo Amplifier. The Denon PMA-800NE earns the number 6 position because it delivers a noticeable step up in refinement and control while still staying firmly in the value-for-money category. Denon's strength here is balance. This amplifier does not lean too warm, too bright, or too analytical, which makes it extremely easy to live with in real systems. From the first listen, the PMA-800NE presents music with a sense of structure and weight that budget amplifiers often struggle to maintain. Bass is firm and well-shaped, giving rhythm sections a solid foundation without turning loose or bloated. The mid-range remains clean and open, allowing vocals to sound natural and intelligible across different recordings and genres. One of the most important advantages of the PMA-800NE is how stable it feels as volume changes. Many value amplifiers sound acceptable at low levels, but lose control as soon as you turn a knob. Denon avoids that trap. As volume increases, the soundstage expands rather than compresses, and instruments retain separation instead of blending together. This makes the amplifier well-suited for everyday listening, where volume levels fluctuate depending on time of day and content. Whether you're listening casually in the background or sitting down for focus sessions, the amplifier maintains composure and tonal balance. Another reason this model ranks higher than some competitors is its speaker-driving confidence. The PMA-800NE handles modern bookshelf speakers and compact floor standers with ease, dealing well with impedance dips that can cause weaker amplifiers to sound strained. Its built-in phono stage is clean and quiet, which adds real value for vinyl listeners who do not want to invest in external gear. Digital inputs are implemented sensibly, offering smooth playback from streamers and TVs without introducing harshness. While it may not deliver the emotional warmth of some musical-focused amplifiers or the extreme grip of higher-end designs, the PMA-800NE stands out by doing everything well and very little wrong. For buyers who want safe, consistent, and genuinely high-quality sound per dollar, this amplifier represents one of the smartest value choices available. This is where value starts turning into confidence. If this comparison is helping you avoid mistakes, like the video, subscribe for practical hi-fi guidance, and comment what room size you're working with so future picks make sense for you. Number 5. Marantz PM6007 Integrated Stereo Amplifier. The Marantz PM6007 earns the number 5 position because it delivers a level of musical engagement and tonal richness that makes many similarly priced amplifiers sound flat and uninspiring by comparison. Marantz has always tuned its amplifiers with the listener's emotional connection in mind, and the PM6007 carries that philosophy forward in a way that feels intentional rather than colored. From the first listening session, the sound has a natural flow that pulls you into the performance. Vocals feel full and expressive, guitars and strings carry texture instead of edge, and music feels connected rather than mechanically separated into frequencies. This character makes the PM6007 especially appealing for listeners who value how music feels over how it measures. In real-world listening spaces, the PM6007 performs best where balance and long-term comfort matter more than sheer output. Bass is controlled and musical rather than aggressive, providing enough weight to support rhythm without overwhelming the mid-range. The mid-band is the heart of this amplifier's sound, presenting voices and instruments with warmth and body that encourage extended listening sessions. High frequencies are smooth and refined, avoiding the sharpness that often causes fatigue with budget amplifiers that chase detail at all costs. This tuning makes the PM6007 forgiving with imperfect recordings, which is important for real music libraries that include older masters, streaming content, and compressed files. Another key reason the PM6007 ranks here is consistency across listening levels. At low volume, music retains presence and clarity instead of collapsing into a thin background sound. As volume increases, the amplifier maintains composure rather than becoming harsh or congested. The built-in phono stage is clean and quiet, offering real value to vinyl listeners without requiring extra equipment. Digital inputs are handled smoothly, integrating well with modern streamers and TV setups, while it does not have the brute power or extreme control of higher-ranked amplifiers. The Marantz PM6007 excels where value truly matters, making music enjoyable day after day. For listeners who want a warm, engaging, and emotionally satisfying amplifier without overspending, this remains one of the strongest value picks in its class. This is where sound stops being technical and starts feeling personal. If you're still watching, like the video, subscribe for value-driven audio reviews, and comment whether musical warmth or strict accuracy matters more to you. Number 4. NADC368 Integrated Stereo Amplifier. The NADC368 earns the number 4 position because it delivers a rare combination of real speaker control, modern flexibility, and long-term value that few amplifiers in this price range can match. NAD's approach here is not about sounding flashy or immediately impressive. It is about building an amplifier that stays composed with real speakers in real rooms, even as demands increase. From the first track, the C368 presents music with authority and restraint. Bass notes are firm and disciplined, giving rhythm section structure instead of bloom. The mid-range is clean and evenly balanced, allowing vocals and instruments to sit naturally in the mix without being pushed forward or recessed. High frequencies remain smooth and controlled, avoiding the glare that often creeps into value-focused designs trying to sound detailed. What truly separates the C368 from lower-ranked amplifiers is how confident it feels under load. Many value amplifiers struggle when paired with speakers that dip in impedance or demand current during dynamic passages. The N80 handles these situations with ease, maintaining clarity and separation instead of compressing or sounding strained. This gives music a sense of effortlessness, especially during complex arrangements where timing and control matter more than raw volume. The soundstage remains stable as you turn the volume up, expanding naturally rather than collapsing into congestion. This behavior is a clear indicator of strong power management and thoughtful engineering, not just optimistic specifications. Another major advantage of the C368 is its future-proof design philosophy. The amplifier is built to adapt as systems evolve, allowing users to integrate modern sources and expand functionality without replacing the core unit. This makes it especially attractive for value-focused buyers who want longevity rather than short-term excitement. In everyday use, the amplifier feels predictable and trustworthy. It does not exaggerate warmth or sharpness, and it avoids the listening fatigue that can emerge over time with poorly balanced amplifiers. For listeners who want an amplifier that grows with their system, drives a wide range of speakers confidently, and delivers consistent musical satisfaction without overspending, the NAD C368 stands out as one of the strongest value-driven choices available. This is where value stops meaning compromise. If real speaker control matters to you, like the video, subscribe for practical hi-fi guidance, and comment what speakers you're planning to upgrade next. Number 3. Cambridge Audio CXA61 Integrated Stereo Amplifier. The Cambridge Audio CXA61 earns the number 3 position because it represents a clear jump in refinement, resolution, and overall system confidence while still delivering excellent value for money. This is the point in the list where amplifiers begin to sound genuinely high-end without demanding high-end budgets. Cambridge Audio's tuning philosophy with the CXA61 focuses on transparency and control rather than warmth or exaggeration, and that choice pays off immediately in real listening rooms. From a first track, the soundstage opens up noticeably, with instruments occupying distinct positions rather than blending together. Vocals sound clean and dimensional. Guitars have texture and bite without harshness, and complex mixes remain intelligible even as layers stack up. In real-world use, the CXA61 stands out for its clarity without fatigue. Many amplifiers that chase detail end up sounding thin or overly bright, especially with modern digital sources. The CXA61 avoids this by keeping the tonal balance neutral but slightly smooth, allowing detail to emerge naturally rather than being forced forward. Bass is tight and articulate, giving music drive and rhythm without artificial weight. This control makes the amplifier an excellent match for modern bookshelf speakers that benefit from firm grip and precise timing. As volume increases, the CXA61 maintains composure. The soundstage expands rather than compresses, and dynamics feel natural instead of aggressive. This behavior is a strong indicator of quality power delivery and careful internal design. Another reason the CXA61 ranks this high is how well it integrates into modern systems. Digital sources sound clean and confident, making the amplifier equally suitable for streaming-focused setups and traditional analog listening. Noise levels are low, which allows micro details to remain audible even at lower volumes. This makes casual listening more engaging and critical listening more rewarding. While it may not deliver the absolute authority or tonal density of amplifiers costing far more, the CXA61 consistently punches above its weight. It delivers a level of resolution and realism that many listeners do not expect until they cross into much higher price brackets. What ultimately secures the CXA61's place at number 3 is balance. It does not force you to choose between musical enjoyment and technical accuracy. It offers both in a proportion that feels natural and sustainable over time. For value-focused listeners who want to hear real improvements in soundstage, detail, and system control without overspending, The Cambridge Audio CX-A61 represents one of the smartest and most satisfying upgrades available in this category. This is where value starts sounding premium. If this level of clarity surprised you, like the video, subscribe for performance per dollar audio reviews, and comment whether you're using bookshelf or floor standing speakers. Number 2. Hegel H95 Integrated Stereo Amplifier. The Hegel H95 earns the number 2 position because it delivers a level of control, neutrality, and speaker authority that dramatically outperforms what most listeners expect at its price point. This is the stage in the list where amplifiers stop sounding good for the money and start sounding simply good, regardless of cost. Hegel's core strength lies in its ability to maintain extremely low distortion while exerting firm control over speakers, and the H95 makes that engineering approach obvious within seconds of listening. Bass is fast, tight, and exceptionally well defined, giving music a sense of grip and momentum that lesser amplifiers struggle to achieve. Low frequencies feel purposeful rather than decorative, anchoring the entire presentation with confidence. In real-world systems, the H95 stands out for its effortless composure. Music remains stable and coherent whether you're listening quietly late at night or pushing the system harder during dynamic tracks. The soundstage is wide and organized, with instruments occupying precise locations instead of drifting or blurring together. Vocals sound clean and uncolored, neither warmed artificially nor stripped of body. This neutrality is one of the H95's greatest strengths because it allows speakers and recordings to define the final character of the system. The amplifier does not impose a strong sonic fingerprint, which makes it incredibly flexible to pair with different speakers and room sizes. Another key reason the H95 ranks so highly is its consistency with difficult speakers. Many value-focused amplifiers sound acceptable with easy-to-drive speakers, but lose composure when impedance drops or dynamics increase. The H95 handles these challenges with confidence, maintaining control and clarity instead of compressing or becoming aggressive. Digital playback is handled with the same discipline as analog sources, producing a presentation that feels cohesive and natural rather than segmented by input type. This makes the H95 a particularly strong choice for modern systems that blend streaming, TV audio, and traditional music listening. What ultimately places the Hegel H95 at number 2 is how completely it removes obvious weaknesses from the listening experience. There is no exaggerated warmth to hide detail, no sharp edge to create false excitement, and no loss of control as volume rises. Instead, there is clarity, stability, and realism that remain intact over long listening sessions. For value-driven listeners who want an amplifier that can confidently anchor a serious stereo system without entering extreme pricing, the Hegel H95 represents one of the most convincing performance per dollar choices available. This is where amplifiers stop limiting your speakers and start unlocking them. If this level of control matters to you, like the video, subscribe for value-focused hi-fi guidance, and comment which speakers you want to upgrade next. Number 1. Accuphase E-280 Integrated Stereo Amplifier. The Accuphase E-280 earns the number 1 position because it delivers the highest real-world performance per dollar once you reach the point where value is defined by long-term musical satisfaction, reliability, and sonic integrity, not just price tags. While it sits above entry-level budgets, its cost-to-performance ratio is exceptional when viewed across years of ownership. Accuphase designs amplifiers with the intention that they remain relevant for decades, and the E-280 reflects that philosophy clearly. From the first listening session, the sound feels effortless and composed. Music flows without strain, grain, or artificial edge. Vocals have body and realism. Instruments carry natural decay, and the soundstage feels wide, deep, and stable rather than exaggerated or collapsed. What truly sets the E-280 apart is how little it interferes with the music. Bass is authoritative but never bloated, giving rhythm sections weight without obscuring texture. The mid-range is exceptionally transparent, allowing emotional nuance in vocals and acoustic instruments to come through clearly. High frequencies extend smoothly without glare, which makes long listening sessions comfortable and fatigue-free. Dynamics are handled with grace rather than brute force. Loud passages expand naturally, while quiet moments retain detail and intimacy. This balance is difficult to achieve and is usually reserved for far more expensive separates. The E-280 manages it by focusing on signal purity, stable power delivery, and extremely low distortion rather than feature overload. In real systems, the E-280 excels with a wide range of speakers, including demanding designs that expose weaknesses in lesser amplifiers. It maintains composure regardless of impedance changes or dynamic swings, making it a reliable foundation for serious stereo setups. Unlike many amplifiers that impress early and fade over time, the E-280 continues to reward listening as familiarity grows. It reveals more detail, more space, and more musical depth as you explore different recordings, which is the hallmark of a truly great amplifier. For listeners who define value as how satisfying an amplifier remains after years of use, not just how affordable it looks on day one, the Accuphase E-280 stands as the strongest overall choice in this list. Final mega conclusion. The best stereo amplifiers are not defined by what ratings, brand hype, or feature checklists. They're defined by how consistently they deliver music in real rooms, with real speakers, over long periods of time. This list shows that value is not about buying the cheapest option or chasing the most expensive badge. It is about understanding where meaningful performance gains actually occur. As you move up through the rankings, the improvements become less about volume and more about control, coherence, and emotional realism. These are the qualities that turn casual listening into something deeply engaging. Another key lesson from this breakdown is that system matching matters more than price alone. A well-matched value amplifier can outperform a poorly matched expensive one. Room size, speaker sensitivity, listening habits, and music preferences all influence which amplifier will feel right over time. The strongest value picks succeed because they remain composed across genres and volumes, revealing detail without fatigue and power without chaos. They do not rely on tricks to sound impressive. They simply get the fundamentals right. Long-term satisfaction is where true value reveals itself. Many amplifiers sound exciting at first, but become tiring, flat, or frustrating as weaknesses emerge. The amplifiers in this list that rank highest are the ones designed for decades of ownership, not quick upgrades. They encourage exploration of music rather than constant equipment changes. They build trust by sounding right every day, not just during demos. That is the kind of value that matters most to serious listeners. If this guide helped you understand where real performance per dollar lives, like the video, subscribe for honest, long-form hi-fi analysis, and comment with your speaker model and room size. Your engagement helps keep this channel focused on real listening, real systems, and decisions you won't regret, not marketing noise or trends.